John asked, I'm worried I may be late on a Rent-A-Center payment. Does RAC report to the credit bureaus? And will this impact my credit score? Hey, John, thank you. I get it. Being late on a payment can be stressful, especially when you're not sure if it's going to mess with your credit score. Lease-to-own payments, like the ones with Rent-A-Center, can feel like a ticking clock, right? You're wondering if that one late payment is going to end up on your credit report and have lasting effects. Well, it's a great question because none of us wants our credit dinged over a couch or a TV. All right, folks, jump in here. Have any of you ever dealt with Rent-A-Center or another lease-to-own company? Maybe you've been in John's shoes or have some advice on handling these payments. Share your story, your feedback, your thoughts, your opinion in the comments. Your experiences can really make a difference for someone else watching. For all of you tuning in, here's what we're covering today. Hey, we're digging into whether Rent-A-Center reports to the credit bureaus, how late payments could impact your credit, and why lease-to-own arrangements seem so tempting, but can get tricky. Have you ever wondered why some payments hit your credit report while others don't? Or how a simple bill can end up surprising you later on? Well, stick around to find out how these payments work and what you can do to keep your credit score safe. And remember, you can always check the description of this video for more notes and sources if you want to dig a little bit deeper. All right, John, let's get into it. Rent-A-Center, or RAC as some call it, does not typically report on-time payments to credit bureaus. So as long as you're paying on time, your credit report should stay squeaky clean. But here's the catch. If payments go unpaid for long enough, like 60 to 90 days, your account can end up in collections. That's when your credit score can take a hit. Rent-A-Center itself doesn't report, but if they hand off your account to a third-party collection agency, well, that agency definitely can. So let's set the scene. Picture this. You're just kicking back, enjoying that rented couch or TV when suddenly you realize the payment's due. Now, RAC is not going to blow up your credit over one late payment, but if it drags on too long without being addressed, that's when collections could come knocking, and collections aren't so easy to ignore on a credit report. So if you think you might be late, there's something you can do. Call Rent-A-Center early. Trust me, they'd rather work with you on something to see if they can get this worked out rather than go unpaid. They're pretty used to customers needing a little extra help and flexibility, so they'll usually try to help you avoid collections. For everyone watching, here's a good reminder. Not all bills impact your credit score, but when a bill ends up in collections, well, that's when the credit bureaus can start being notified about it. It's easy to assume every bill works the same way, but little differences like lease-to-own terms can sneak up on your score when you're not careful. Oh, and hey, while you're here, don't forget, give me a hand if you can by liking this video, consider subscribing, and boop that notification bell. I want you to be the first to be notified when there's another question from a viewer where your wisdom, advice, and feedback could help them out. So, John, here's the takeaway from me. If you think you might be late, don't stress. Just reach out to RAC early. They're usually willing to work with you as long as you keep that communication line open. It's when things go quiet for too long that accounts can end up in collections. You don't want them there, and that will impact your credit. Hey, for anyone out there with lease-to-own experience, remember, keep those payments on track or reach out before it feels too late. You'll often find a little flexibility on their end, and it can save you big time. So, all right, folks, you know the drill. Share your tips and stories in the comments. If you have ever navigated a lease-to-own or had a similar experience, please let us know. If you want a closer look at the facts, don't forget, in the video description, my notes and sources. Until next time, stay awesome and keep learning. Hey, and I've got this video for you right here to watch next. Oh, it's a good one. See ya.